What's up, guys? Bird here. Today's video is going to show you everything you need to bring with you and everything you need to know about shooting your first USPSA match. If you're already shooting USPSA and been competing for a while, this video still may help you a little bit, just for things that I like to bring in my range bag and things that maybe you haven't thought of and would like to bring with you. Enjoy. So just like in the Steel Challenge video, you're going to need a lot of similar things. So if you haven't seen that video yet, or if you're interested in Shoot Steel Challenge, go check that one out. It's in the playlist marked shooting sports. So to start off, a few things that are necessary is going to be eye pro and ear pro. You absolutely cannot shoot without this. They don't care what kind you have, but you need to have it regardless. So in the ear, over the ear, normal shooting glasses, sunglasses, something to protect your eyes, something to protect your ears. And that's pretty simple. You're going to want to bring a bag. So whenever you show up to a match, your firearm needs to be placed inside this bag. You're not allowed to handle it anywhere except the safe tables, and I'll show you guys that so that you can see what that looks like. And that's basically it. If the PCC, if you're going to shoot that division, you need to bring a rifle bag. You'll carry that bag in between every stage. You'll bring it to the line. They'll tell you to make ready. You'll then pull it out of your bag, unbarrel flag it, make ready, be ready to go. But for normal pistols, you'll go to the safe table. You'll unbag your gun, holster it, unload it, slide down, trigger fired, hammer down, slide, not lock back, right? So you'll load there, and when they say make ready, and that's it. So you only need this whenever you first show up to unbag your gun, and then at the end of the day to bag your gun. They don't want you just throwing it in the trunk, basically. The next thing you'll need is some form of carrying your pistol and your ammo. I like to use my battle belt. I have one belt. I use it for every situation. No one will make fun of you if you're wearing camo and stuff. A lot of guys probably will just ask you about your gear. So I run this STAC Advanced Shooters belt with 3 STAC angled pistol mags on the front. There's other stuff on here, but the main thing you need for the match is pistol mags and a holster. It doesn't have to be a level 2, doesn't have to be a level 3. It just needs to house your gun, cover your trigger so that it's safe, and that's it. So this is my setup. But if you just have a holster that you want to put on your belt through your pants, or a paddle holster or whatever, a lot of that stuff, especially for level 1 matches and your first time, is acceptable and no one's going to make fun of you. You can also shoot it concealed. So if you have a concealed carry rig, tuck your shirt behind it, and you can rock all your weapon and your ammo that way as well. So whichever works. The next thing that you don't have to have, but it's going to make your life a lot easier, is some form of range bag. I use this OD green one from Midway USA. It houses everything I need. So I've got the center pocket, which is where I throw my belt and my gun in the sleeve. It's got a big long pocket to house all my mags. I bring 12 to 13 mags preloaded to every match, just because it's easy and you don't have to spend a bunch of time throughout the day loading. So it'll hold your eye pro, ear pro, water, anything else you need, but it's nice to have a range bag. And you can use a backpack, you can use a sling bag, you can use a duffel bag, you can use a gym bag, really whatever you want, as long as you have something to keep all your stuff with you to carry from one stage to the other, as well as a Lowe's bucket. A lot of guys just use buckets. The next few things, this one is very important. So these are target pacers. You don't have to purchase these. I found some on sale at midwayusa.com, so I went ahead and bought them. But you don't have to bring your own. There will be supplies available at the range for the whole squad to use, and that's target pacers. So if it's your first time especially, you want to make sure between every stage, after every shooter is finished, that you're helping pace the targets so that you can move that much more quickly on to the next shooter so that they can begin. So the less time spent standing around talking, the more time spent pacing, the better you are. If you're going to be a new shooter or a C-class shooter, at least be a grandmaster pacer, right? Next few things I like to have is more comfort items than anything, but I like to bring spare batteries for all my stuff. So I have one for my weapon light, one for my optic, and some for my ear pro as well. And then oil, you might want to bring some form of lube with you. Just go to the safe table, lube it up, show up lubed, however you guys like to do it. But a little bit of oil never hurts. And then ammo. You're going to want some ammo. I've been shooting these 147 grain subsonics from MagTech pretty frequently. I like how they feel in my Glock, and it's cheap to get a big case. So bring some ammo, bring loaded mags. That way, if you only own 3 mags, that's totally fine. you'll need at least 2 on most stages, right? So if we're getting up in the 20 to 30 round shots, you're going to at least need 2. It's nice to have 3 though. And you can plus those up as the day goes on. You don't have to go to a safe table for that. You can load them anywhere you want. So bring ammo, bring mags. If you want some kind of speed loader or something to save your thumbs a little bit, that's a good one. If you're going to be shooting something with an optic on it, I like to bring just a little cleaning rag. This is a SIG one. It just tucks in this nice little pouch. You throw it in your pocket, throw it in your dump pouch, leave it in your range bag. It doesn't matter. But it's nice to be able to just wipe your glass clean when you need to. And then the next few things I like to bring is sunscreen or some form of bug spray or both. A lot of these matches are in the woods or at least wooded areas. Very rarely have I seen in Southwest Missouri, Northwest Arkansas, a range that's all out in the open and in some random, like parking lot style setup. But those do happen. But I like to have bug spray and sunscreen just in case. You never know if you're going to get ticks or mosquitoes or just sunburn. I have a pretty fair complexion, so I like to bring sunscreen. The next thing, I would say this is a necessity, honestly. You don't have to bring it, but it is hot, especially in the warmer months. Like right now, we're in August, it is hot. Make sure you have some form of hydration, whether it's a Gatorade, some water, whatever. It's cool if you want to drink your white monsters in the morning or coffee, whatever your cup of tea is. But make sure you have some water so you're hydrated and everyone knows you're going to be safe throughout the day. So that's everything that I suggest you bring in your range bag. You can bring extra stuff if you want. You can bring less stuff than I do if you want. There's really no right answer, but that's kind of covers the basics of what I like to take with me to a USPSA match. Now we're going to show you how to sign up on Practice Score. I think this is probably one of the 2 hardest parts of shooting a match. The first part is finding one and figuring out how to sign up. So if you can search local ranges or local USPSA matches around you on Google, usually you'll find what range or the acronym that they describe their range as. Then you go to practicescore.com, you make a free account. They don't charge you anything. And I'll walk you through the steps on how to find that match and how to register for it. The second hardest thing is honestly stage walkthroughs. And if you're a new shooter, I wouldn't worry about this yet. There's going to be tons of old guys there that are going to be able to help you out, or seasoned shooters that'll be able to help you walk through the stage. And if it's your first time shooting, don't be afraid to ask if you can be moved to the bottom of the squad to shoot last. So that way you can watch everyone go before you. So that way you can see, 10 or 12 different people shoot the stage and how they maneuver that stage before you have to tackle it yourself. So we're going to move into the practice score. All right, so now we are on practicescore.com. It's a free account to make. It's super easy. We're going to go up here to the top, hit matches. If you already know the club or the range you're going to shoot at, you'll type it in here. If you don't know it, quick Google search is an easy way to do that. I'm going to RDS, so that's what I've typed in here. We're going to scroll down. Now this match is a 2025 all classifier match, so you'll see me click on that here, but usually it'll say level 1 classifier match, whatever range you're going to. So you'll want to click on that match, and this will be where you register. You'll scroll down, you'll fill in first, last name, email, emergency contact number. If you have a USPSA number, you'll add that here as well. You don't need a USPSA member to compete, but if you want to keep track of classifications, it's good to have it. I think it's around $30 a year. Then it'll ask you some more questions. I'm not a club member. I'm not a range member. I don't fit in any of these categories currently. So I'll leave that blank, and then I'll go down to division. I'm shooting carry optics. We'll select that. I'm currently classified as C, so I'll select that.
Good morning, guys. We're here at the USPSA
This is not my
range
first
today.
USPSA match. If it is, you do get in free, so make sure you do that.
So we can unbag our gun and holster
Then
it.
I will not
So
be helping set up
like real quick.
Saturday because I'm coming in from out of town, and I'm also not a certified
So we're gonna get to our
so
table.
Leave that as non-certified.
We have no
You
ammo
scroll
at the
down,
table because that's not allowed.
check that you read the waiver and agree to it,
Make
and
sure
hit
it's
register.
clear. Do a couple
And then you're registered
presentations.
now.
Check our
You can
dot
scroll
real
back
quick.
through. You can pick the squad you want to go
down,
into. If you don't pick a squad,
holster.
one will be
And that's
assigned
it.
for
You're good
you.
to go.
And that's
Are
it.
you ready? Stand by. Make ready.
It's just 1 foot in, 1 foot on this, right?
Correct. Yep.
So I can do this.
Yep.
All right.
Are you ready? Stand by. If you're finished, unload. If clear. If clear, hang down. Hold. Stand by.
Oh.
If you're finished, unload. So clear, clear, hang down. Holster. Stand by.
Have a course fire.
Yes,
Go
sir.
ahead and step in.
We start
Oh,
outside.
outside, sorry. Make ready. Anywhere outside, that's right. All right. Shooter, are you ready?
Yep.
Stand by.
Shooter, if you're finished. Stand by.